Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I want to welcome you to my Thursday afternoon live. It is Thursday, February the 16th. We are very quickly coming to the end of the month. Today I have some fabulous new products to be sharing with you. But before we get into that, I have some other things that I just want to go over. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. Please click that subscribe button below as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Give me a thumbs up and please share my video with your friends. You just never know when somebody in your circle might be interested in my style of crafting. All right, I am just going to bring you up on my devices here. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So we are quickly coming to the end of the month. That means we are quickly coming to the end of celebration. So there is 3 options to choose from. I'm going to flip you around first so that you can easily see what I am sharing with you. So hold one moment while we flip you and flip the camera view as well. I hope wherever you are, it is a lovely day. It is very chilly here today. Yesterday it was windy, but the past couple days were more like spring. And now it is back to feeling chilly February weather. All right, just tighten you up. We don't want you flipping around there. Okay, so zoom in just slightly. All right, so before we get to this fabulous product, with celebration, I don't know if you are aware that there are some more products that Stampin' Up! Released. These are from the annual catalog as well as the online kits collection. So this is on my blog. My blog post will go live about 10 minutes after we're done here so that you can pop over to get measurements and all that. You can print this out or take a look at it if you want. The join special, there's 3 options. The first option includes the adorable new boho blue mini machine. That is you pay $175, you choose $225 worth of product, and it includes the machine. The second option has the white mini machine, and the third option, you don't need a cutting machine. You pay $135, you get to choose $225 worth of products, which brings me to this. Today I'm sharing with you the online exclusives. This is starts for customers on March the 1st, and you can purchase online only any of the products that are being shown here. There'll be more as well. This is the first taste of it. Stampin' Up! Is now going and having a bigger selection in their online shopping. So good afternoon, and thanks for joining. So I just wanted to point out that these products, as a demonstrator, I could order these now in what's called pre-order. If you were to sign up and choose option 3, if you were to sign up to be part of my team, which I would absolutely love to welcome you, you could choose the Suite Collection, and that is what I am showing you today. That is $101.75. you get to choose $225. So after you take $101.75 off, you still have $120 there, plus change, that you can purchase other products. So when we're all done with the crafting, then I will go through and show you the, I'll go through the DSP. It is fabulous, but I also have the basic 3D embossing folders to show you as well. So let's just set that to the side. And these are the colors that I am using. They are Flirty Flamingo and Daffodil Delight. I'm going to be using my blending brushes here. And this is the card that I'm going to be creating with you today. Now, remember, unless you're a demonstrator, you cannot purchase the paper, the stamp set, or these fun little embellishments. So this is my fun little Slimline card. Looks like we are a little crooked here. Let me see. Is that better? I think so. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is the 6x6 paper. I'm going to, where's my paper? It's on my desk in a pile here somewhere. Oh, there we go. So this is what the paper that I'm using, this is what it looks like. So this is the side A, as I like to call it, and this is side B. So what I did was, as you can see here, I carefully, I'm going to line this up just to show you. Slide that under. There we go. So I carefully fussy cut this out. And then there was also the strip across. I'm trying to find where that, if it was, I think it was this side here. So this is what that 6x6, before I started cutting it, this is what it looked like. And then what I did was I came in and I fussy cut down and around, and then I cleaned it up afterwards, because I wanted to save as much of this paper as possible so that I would have the pieces to put for the inside of my card. So once I got this cut around, then I put it on the trimmer, and my paper trimmer, and I didn't want this part of the leaf to be cut off because I just thought it was too pretty. So what I did was I, with my paper trimmer, cut up to here, and then I just took my paper snips and then came in and just finished that line there. So I did not cut the tip of that flower off. So this part here is what we are going to be creating with today. So this is this piece right here. So gorgeous. I just love this paper. All right, so I took the cue from my cues from the paper, and this is Flirty Flamingo and Daffodil Delight. So I went ahead, and there's something on that side. I created that, the color. I took those colors, and that's what I did. I created this. And all I did was just come in here and there, move that out of the way, so that I would have a little bit of this and a little bit of that color. So I'm just going to come in and it kind of looks weird at the moment. And you can go as light or as dark as you want. And every time you do this, it's going to look a little different depending on where you put that ink down. All right. So any of you demonstrators that are watching me, do you have this? So then what I'm going to do is to check and see how my color is coming. I'm going to take like this to see what areas of that cutout it's hitting. And I want it right here a little darker, just a bit more of that pink. So then I'm going to flip this around because I don't want to contaminate. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to come in with my Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to get some of that heaviness off, and I'm going to come in here and fill in some of those areas. And you can go lighter and darker, however you want. It's kind of fun just to make up your own kind of color palette. And I wanted some yellow in between as well. So that, let's take our see, we're getting some yellow here, the pink here. So I think I've got too much of the yellow going in a band. So I'm going to just darken this up here and here. And then let's close this. So you're just playing with it. Flip it over till you get the color that you want, the look that you want. And I'm bringing that pink, the flirty, up into that yellow there, the daffodil. And then we're going to bring a little yellow, flirty in here where that yellow is, because I didn't like the way that was looking. All right. So then, what do we think of that? Then we're going to have our sentiment is going to be up here. I think that looks pretty good. I'm a little more intense with my pink or with my yellow than I was in the original, but that's okay. I think that looks good. Let's bring this right over here. There. All right, next up, we are going to put those out of the way, close this up, and I'm going to bring in my water painters, and I am going to move this out of the way because I don't want splatter on that. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to make sure I'm in camera view here. I'm going to squeeze some of my water out And I'm taking my bone folder and I am just picking up that water and splattering it, and it's going to break up that color. And it gives it such a fun and cool, interesting look. And we're going to now set that aside to dry, but look at that. The water is just lifting up that ink because it's water-based ink and giving it a really fun, cool, textured look. All right, so let's move that to the side. And we're going to bring in the card base. And I seem to have put away my insert piece. There. I've been cleaning and creating, and I accidentally, yeah, that's the right one. I accidentally cleaned up one of my layers. All right, so we are going to take our liquid glue. And it doesn't matter which side. And glue that to the inside just so we have some pretty paper on the inside. Flip it over. Fold and burnish our card base. So this is, what is this, 6 3/4 by 6 1/2, and it is scored at 3 1/4. There we go. Because I didn't want a ton of white space up above my fussy cut out flowers. So I made it a smaller slimline than the full-on size 7-inch one. So, all right. And that feels good and dry. So we are going to take our pretty fussy cut out. Now you could go crazy bananas and really cut down even more into the flower leaf pattern if you wanted. Come on, get over there. There we go. Oh, so pretty. All right, then we've got another piece of the Fleur de Flamingo. So really, this card is not, it looks like it's a whole lot fussier than it is, but it's not. At least I don't think so. I think it's pretty quick and easy. So my fellow Canadians, it is Family Day weekend. I don't know if that's all over the country or just in this province of Ontario. So I would love to know if you are doing anything special this weekend. All right, so this sentiment, hooray, it's your day. I'll just pull it out. I already went ahead and heat embossed it because it is fairly close together. So what I did was I masked off each part so that I could get them separate, because I wanted the It's Your Day at the bottom of my card here, and I wanted the Hooray at the top. So let's just, actually my trimmer is over here. All right, and I am sorry, we don't sell these. This was a joining gift when you joined during Celebration 1 year. But as always, demonstrators, one of the perks of being a demonstrator is you get to order those special things ahead. We get to pre-order, and I should have ordered a couple when I had the chance, because they did have a few extras, but I wasn't thinking, because I have a lot of my customers that have said, oh, if I could have ordered one from you, I would. All right, so I'm just cutting this down to a size that I want. And I think that looks okay. It's a little bit bigger than the other, but that's all right. And now this, we're just gonna quickly cut this down to a bit more manageable size. We're going to see Ant-Man on Saturday, the new Ant-Man movie. I'm looking forward to that. We're having, my eldest is going to be 32 years old next week. So we are having family birthday dinner on the long weekend here. And we're gonna do games as well. We do a game night day. I'd love to know if you've got plans. So I am just following along. Going around. You wouldn't have to, if you're not big on fussy cutting, you could just trim it so that it's still separate, but it's a straight line. But I enjoy fussy cutting. So and I was cutting some sticky adhesive sheets earlier this morning, so my snips are a little sticky. I'm finding, I thought I cleaned them, but obviously not well enough. Rubbing alcohol, when you've got sticky snips, take a cotton pad and some rubbing alcohol, and that will help get rid of that tacky, sticky stuff all over your scissors. And I'm going quicker than I would if it was just me. All right, so all right, and then let's just come in here and get rid of that. Nope, I haven't cut it quite. All right, come on. There we go. I think I got that now. Nope. I still have a little cling on there. This doesn't, there we go. I'm going to bring that down just in slightly here and turn it. You can always, once you're done fussy cutting, you can come back in and clean up any of those lines that you want, but I think that's all right. Okay, so we need some little baby dimensionals. And actually, let's cut some of this down. Hello, Brenton. How are you? Did you order this, Brenton? I love this suite of products. These colors, when I saw them, I was like, oh, that is just screaming Marcy. Totally my style. All right, there. And I want a teeny bit for the top of that. There we go. I love cutting things down to get them to fit what I want / need. There we go. We're calling for freezing rain today. I was going to grill some chicken for supper, but not in the rain. I think I will be baking it. Mother Nature was very cruel to us, giving us a taste of spring here in mid-February when we could still get so much snow in the month of March. You just never know. And I still listen to the old Farmer's Almanac. My brother-in-law says that's not right anymore. That's for the old people. The in like a lion, out like a lamb, for spring, for March. The old saying is, if March comes in like a lion, it's going to go out like a lamb. If it comes in like a lamb, it's going out like a lion. So, and you know, I think that in years, that's what has happened. You sure did order this suite. Yeah, Brenton, it is so fabulous. All right, so there, I've just put some seal on there because I'm going to take some twine. I found that the white kind of got lost, the white thread. When I was doing it, I thought it was just too much. So I thought, let's pull in some linen thread. And I got a knot in here. Let's create a little, and I'm going to just snip that off because it came off the spool and it's just a mess. So it's easier for me to work at it like this. All right, so I'm going to start here and leave a tail, and then I'm going to pull that as close as possible. And I want to make sure my loops are kind of the same, and I'm double looping this. I wanted just a bit bigger of a bow. So all I'm doing is I'm figure eighting, and I'm doing twice the looping like so. Flip that over. That looks good. It's stuck to my finger there. And before I forget, my girlfriend in the United States, for all of my viewers that are in the United States, my very good girlfriend, Diana Gibbs, is getting so super close to her $1 million in sales. Her channel is linked in the bottom of my channel. I have a direct link to her YouTube channel. She is so super close to her $1 million in sales. I would so appreciate if any of you were needing anything, if you could place an order with Diana. Oh my gosh, that would just be incredible. I am so excited for my girlfriend's ginormous accomplishment. Like $1 million in career sales is absolutely amazing. I'm tearing up just thinking about it. I am so excited for her. Yeah, so if you are in the need of anything, every little order helps. I'm in Canada. I cannot order anything from her. Otherwise, if I could, I absolutely would. Now I can see that I want this loop up a little higher. There we go. Oh, I've just kind of mucked that. Yeah, I would, if I could, I would absolutely place an order to help her get there. So exciting. So very, very exciting. All right, now I need my tweezers. Now my bow is going the opposite direction, but I don't care. That's fine. I like my reverse tweezers so that I can see where I am placing it. Because otherwise my hands are in the way. I don't have big hands, but you still, your hands do get in the way when you're trying to get something down. So if you use the reverse tweezers, these were in the, now I can muck with my bow here, my loops. These were in the holiday catalog, and they're part of the Embossing Essentials toolkit. I think that's what they were called. There we go. So now, oh my gosh, look at these. These are loose frosted dots. So these are part of the offerings, the online. So we have the Pretty Peacock, Daffodil Delight, and these are, I think, Flirty Flamingo. So we're going to use the Flirty Flamingo, or sorry, we're going to use the Daffodil Delight. So they do not have adhesive on the back of them. So you are going to apply your own adhesive, although I apply adhesive anyways. And what you can do is take your pick tool. This tool is so essential in my craft room. Come on, you flipped over. I want a big one. So, oh no, I don't want a big one. I want a medium one. We got there. Get off. 1, 2. And then I want a tiny one. I'm reaching instead of putting it right in front of me. There we go. There's a little one for up here. And then we want 2 up here by the Hooray. To kind of emphasize the Hooray. There you go. Oh, UPS is here. So I'm just warning you, Miss Maisie's gonna start barking. And There's another little one. Flip it over. Yeah, Maisie's going to start barking. She's going to hear. He's going to ring the bell to let me know he has dropped it off, and she's going to go crazy. All right, so you would if you could too. Yes, yes. I love Diana. She is the sweetest ever. Diana and I went to high school together. She was born here in Strathroy. Grew up in Park Hill area. We went to high school together. She knew both Brad and I before Brad and I knew each other. So yeah. All right, so this is a little bit softer. This is a little bit brighter. I think it's just such a pretty suite of products. So let's show you everything that goes with this. And he didn't ring the bell, so it must be a different UPS driver because he just drove off. So we've got, I did this because I showed my team. We had our team meeting on Monday night. So I created this for them to show them all of the dies and the stamps and what they do. So the standalone are right here. These ones here do not have a die with them. I've got the bundle, the stamp set, and just the dies. And you always save yourself 10% when you order it as a bundle. So this fun die here, as you can see, does not cut all the way out. However, you can just see here, I've just snipped, and then you would just follow that around. So this one here, I followed around, this one here, or you could take the largest scallop circle die, and you could die cut around that. Let me just grab, where are you, circle dies? There we go. I think, no, it's not that one. Which one was it? I saw somebody did it where it was a large circle. So maybe it's in something that I don't own. Anyhow, this can easily be cut out. This here die, you want your adhesive sheets for this stuff. This is like, I don't know what you would call this, like a string of fairy lights. And then this stamp and this stamp both have dies. This little leaf has the die as well. The two flowers have the dies. And then we've got these extra fun leaf dies that die cut out as well. Now wait till you see this paper. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. And you know, yes, the one side has the flowers, but the other side does not. So let's just move all this stuff. All right, so this is the one I was working with. So we've got A and B, and then here is our pretty peacock. So this is A, and this is B. So if you're not a floral person, we still have paper in here that is going to work for you. A and B. All right, so look at this. Oh my goodness. This is just gorgeous. So this is A, and this is your B. And like I said, March 1st for customers to order this. Now this here will die cut out with the dies. It will cut out your leaves, your flowers. So you wouldn't even have to stamp. just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So these leaves will die cut out with the leaf die as well. So A and B. So our colors are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock. Oh, that one's all. And Soft Seafoam. And Soft Seafoam is my favorite green. It's always been my favorite green. Look at this pattern. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is A and this is the B side. I love these colors. So you've got your intensity as well as your soft subtle. And then here's that soft seafoam. I love soft seafoam. And then this fabulous leaf pattern. So A and B. And then here is that Pretty Peacock, A and B. I think there's something for everyone in this pack of designer series paper. A and B. And then, so this I think is the Lost Lagoon. A and B. So Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon are previous in colors. Lost Lagoon was quite a few years ago. Pretty Peacock was just a few years ago. And A and B. And then I've showed you the our loose frosted dots. And then we also have these fabulous new embossing folders. So let's bring that back in. So this is a 3-pack of embossing folders, basic 3D embossing folders it's called, and it's $41 for the 3 of them. So they come to the 3 different ones in the package. So this is like a crosshatch. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. This is why I got all 3 of them, because I was like, oh, this is so pretty. So very pretty. And I knew I'd be able to use it for many, many different styles of cards. And then we've got these big polka dots. Making sure that the camera is picking that up. Now, let me bring that back in a little closer. I'm looking at my screen here so that you can see. Yeah, look at that. And then the opposite side, the debossed, is just gorgeous as well. All right, and then the final is like a star flower pattern. So fun and cool, and embossing folders really add to a project, I think. So again, I didn't get this paper and I didn't get this stamp set at this time. So again, you can add those to your starter kit, which is pretty awesome. And remember, we've only got a few. What do we have? We are the 16th here. So you have a week and a half basically for celebration. Remember, there's the catalog items as well as my reaching here for the extra items that are in the this is in the mini spring catalog, and then these are in the annual catalog as well as that. You get 2 spools for that. Don't forget about the joining. So I'm going to hold on just a minute while I adjust. I don't have any fancy camera equipment, so close your eyes whilst I bring you around, tighten you up, and I don't want to let go and then have you go and flip you. And there I am. I was very close there. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you're shopping in my online store, please use this month's host code. I truly appreciate all of the orders and the support that I get. If you have any questions, please reach out. Don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. And I do go back and read any comments that you get that I have on my channel on any videos that I have. So please leave me a comment, and I will see you next week. Have a fabulous weekend. And don't forget, if you live in the United States, Diana's YouTube channel is linked below. Let's get her to get her million sooner rather than later. I am so excited for her. So yeah, have a great weekend. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. And bye for now.